I'm gonna be honest with you, Chad. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I hate door kickers too. But I think we're kind of running out of stuff to do. But I know one more thing that I want to do with you guys. And it's something that I said I didn't necessarily want to do. But I feel like I owe it to you. And I think it's the Shadow Moses. I think we gotta do the Shadow Moses operation, chat. And I say this, again, I love door kickers too, but it also doesn't have a great deal of content in it by default. So I would have to go and download mission packs and then see about balancing them and things like that. So, I think, to close out, oh, good call, Wasteland, good call. My bad. My bad. Not only is the BRB still up, I have not given you the booba. Good call. But I think to close out door kickers, we can do it with the Shadow Moses tribute operation. And if there's still time left in the stream, we'll play a little something else. I've got a couple of ideas. If there's not, then we'll go ahead and close out the stream. I have no idea how long it's going to take to play Shadow Moses with the current cult of bad tactical decisions, because when I first... Sorry, Jet. When I first played through it as a test, I did it with the cult of bad tactical decisions before we had leveled anybody up. And so it was basically going in with a fresh squad. And it was pretty tough. Now, I don't know if it's going to be easier or tougher with our more veteran unit. But we'll find out. We will find out. And of course, we're going to play Iron Man. How many missions? If I remember right, it's 3 missions in total. The Next Generation Special Forces Unit Foxhound have taken the nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska and are demanding a ransom. Former Foxhound agent Solid Snake has already begun his solo infiltration of the facility, but he cannot defeat the entire unit alone. Your team will be Snake's tail, eliminating any remaining hostiles, sabotaging their supplies, and retrieving critical intel and data. I forget who it is that made this mission, chat. The naming in this game? Wait, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Shinigami? Are you talking about in Metal Gear, or are you talking about in Door Kickers? Solid Snake. Oh, you must be new to Konami, or I'm sorry, Kojima Games. I don't want to, like, spoil 30 years of games for you, but Kojima isn't exactly known for the subtlety in his naming conventions. Oh no, keep in mind, Shinigami, this is custom content. This is modded content. Like, this is not a default thing that comes with door kickers. I downloaded this from the workshop. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that, look, Konami is the worst company in the world. In case you forgot, I'll remind you. Remember it every day. Fuck Konami. But trust me, if Konami had ever caught wind that they did some shit like this, Man, the hungry lawyers would descend like a fucking biblical plague. Shadow Moses, Phase 1. We have 21 troops available for deployment. So, let's have a look at Phase 1. Solid Snake may work alone, but your team has been called in as his custodians. Snake has already infiltrated the facility, and your team is going in to make sure the evidence of this insurrection is cleaned up. Eliminate any remaining Foxhound terrorists, locate and destroy any munitions they have stockpiled, and retrieve any sensitive data from the computer network before destroying it. Once these objectives are complete, continue north from the tank hangar toward the nuclear warhead storage building. And they actually have screenshots from the game. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it, because I know some of you are watching, like, on mobile and stuff, but, like, these are legit screenshots from the original game. So we gotta sabotage enemy equipment and retreat to the evac zone. Now, to be fair to this mod, to this operation, I have already played through it before. I already know what's going on. I already know where the enemies are, but you can already see, like, here's the little area at the very beginning when Snake first gets out of the water and he's still got the mask on. Then you've got this area, which I suppose this is supposed to represent the elevator from the very first game. But of course, there's no Z levels and door kickers. Everything occurs at sea level in this game. So they don't have the ability to do an elevator, so you get this instead. It leads out to the helicopter pad where you got the boxes on the side and the patrol routes. You got the searchlights, you've even got the delivery truck. Like, this is an extremely lovingly crafted tribute to Metal Gear Solid. Like, they have gone through a lot of work to try to, at least within what's possible in door kickers, to try to recreate Shadow Moses. Like, you even got the little room on the side where you run into your first surveillance camera and Snake walks in. A surveillance camera? Like, I mean, I'm genuinely impressed. And there's some other stuff going on in here. If you're familiar with Metal Gear Solid, there's some other stuff going on in here that I'll show you here shortly. We've even got the tanks and the tank hangar. We've got the lasers and the exit. You know, it's... They went all out. They went all out. We've got, again, because we can't have elevators, we instead have the little prison area where you first meet Meryl and the DARPA chief. We've got the other area over here that leads to the armory, and then the special room back here where you fight Revolver Ocelot. Again, it's impressive. Because, see, when you look, like, it even looks like, hey, this is after Snake has come through, because when you're looking, like, here, there's nobody in the prison, and then you get down here to the armory, and all the bombs in the boss fight area are blown up, just like they are at the end of the fight with Ocelot. Black Hydra says, sorry, I have to go. Please don't let me die. You'll be alright, Black Hydra. I promise. Nobody's gonna die. Probably. But have a good one, and have an outstanding week. We will see you on the next one. But yeah, again, whoever made this went through a shitload of trouble to make a very, very faithful homage to Metal Gear Solid. So, we need to put together our first team. I don't know that we're gonna need grenade launchers necessarily on this one, so we will instead use some different weaponry here. I want the 3.5. We'll go ahead and switch over to the 6B3, but we'll keep the Mosca helmet. There shouldn't be any hostages, so there's no reason for us to have flashbangs on this one. Except for Shinigami, who insists on having non-lethal grenades only. Let me see. I'm good with the long barrel AUG on this one. Let's, I mean, I think everybody should have some smokes and frags. Because there's a lot of very open areas on these maps, and, having some long-distance ability to provide ourselves cover is going to be very important. Again, this is me acting with foreknowledge. I already know. We're gonna need smoke grenades. And One-Eye Carl rolling into the chat on a Sunday. Good to see you, Carl. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully the weekend has been treating you well so far. And if not, hopefully it'll be a little better now that you're here. Let me see. I mean, I feel like having some more longer range stuff might not be a terrible idea. Maybe we go with an RPK just so we've got a little bit of, heavy firepower. 6B3, we'll go with that. I'm actually okay with not using satchel charges this time around. Then we got Kirk Haslin also with an RPK. I'm actually good with that, so we'll go ahead and stick with what we got. And then Crappy says swap me to VSS, stretch and drink something if you haven't recently. Correct. We actually just got off the BRB, as a matter of fact. Let me see. Crappy wants the VSS. Alright. Let me see. We'll go with that. I mean, technically it's the AS Val, but I get what you mean. And then we'll throw a Mega in here as well. Yes, but we need to give him a little something different as well. What do we want? What do we want? Is Omega Forge still out there? Because I never did ask him what kind of loadout he wanted. Yes, chat. Listen to the dripping. Let it sink into you. Let it fill your mind. Drip. 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 Omega, what kind of loadout do you want? I never did ask you that. We have a whole host of weaponry. So it's kind of whatever you want. I mean, I'm probably not... We could use the grenade launcher, but I wasn't planning on it. And I see you, Dark Naze. Hydration incoming. And a foul. We do, in fact. We have the L1A1 bitch, which is an Australian modification of the FAL, so we can absolutely do that. And we even have a combo for it, a combo optic. For all the operator McOperator faces out there. Alright, chat. Let's get started.
What he wrote us.
Let's get started. Oh, that's right. We can't go that way. So we gotta go this way. I forgot. See, look. They even have the tribute where there's the pipe that blocks you from walking and you have to crawl under it. Back in ye olden days, in 1998, when this game first came out, that was your first introduction to the idea that you were gonna have to crawl to get underneath stuff. It was a tutorial moment. In this case, it's just a loving tribute. Let's see. So we got Sierra with the AK. We got Shinigami. I think we'll bring up Omega behind. Okay. We'll do this. Wait, did I give both Somehow, by sheer happenstance, I managed to put both of our RPKs on the same side of the deployment. King Pear just says, I never knew they called a gun a bitch. I mean, to be fair, it's an affectionate nickname that the Australians gave the gun. I'm not entirely sure the story behind it, but, I mean, it's the Aussies, so what do you expect? Obviously, they called the gun the bitch. Because why wouldn't they?
They're here.
Okay, we got people moving. So let's just do this.
What do you wrote us?
Oh my god.
Sir, what do we do?
Yeah.
I did not realize my mans was that close. Holy shit. Darknaze literally just got the barrel pressed to his fucking forehead. Well, Darknaze, I apologize. And remember, we are playing this operation on Iron Man, so the deaths actually count this time. Okay, this guy is potentially coming at our man's Kirk. But we also have this guy here. So what needs to happen is we need to turn and we need to move so that we can get cover on this side. Okay, that guy's down. Jesus. That's not a good start. But okay, so just FYI, so that you kind of know what we're getting into, and part of the reason that I wanted this to be the last operation that we do before we finish up Door Kickers 2 is because these guys, at least as far as I can tell, have got the highest stats of any operation that I have played in the game. So like these, if you remember how lethal the guys were on Operation I'm on a Boat, like these guys are on par with that, if not better. So they are very, very dangerous. I'm not saying that because I want a bunch of people to die. I'm saying that because we had to save the biggest challenge for last. Alright, let's be safe about this. We're just gonna move across. Sierra, I want you to stop to fire. And we're gonna do the same thing here. I want you to stop to fire. And now I want you moving across as well. Okay. So far, so good. Now the problem we have here is that we got too many angles to cover.
Where do you want us, sir?
I want you right where I put you. Just don't worry about it. And Active Mars rolling into the chat on a Sunday. Good to see you, Active Mars. Thanks for joining us. And hopefully the weekend has been treating you well so far. Alright, I'm gonna have them hold that angle. Let's get the rest of our boys out of here so that we can actually get them on the move. Alright, we move forward. We'll hold that angle. Outstanding. So now that we know that's clear, we'll go ahead and move up here. Give me a peek. Okay, it looks clean. Give me a peek. Alright, we're clear. Outstanding. I mean, it fucking sucks that we already lost a guy. Dark Naze just gunned down unceremoniously. You hate to see that shit. But that was the wake-up call. I was playing games, I was messing around on a couple of these ops because it didn't matter, because we knew that nobody could die. And unfortunately, Dark Maze had to be the lesson to snap me out of it. I'm gonna make sure everybody is on move at a similar speed. We're gonna be stopping to shoot because I don't want anybody trying to take a shot that they're not gonna hit. I think we're good on that, and then we'll do the same thing here. There we go. Where's the... Oh, okay, got it. Trying to give him the solid snake. Easy now. Easy now, cowboy.
We'll be in and out like lightning.
Okay, we open the door. Now I want you to immediately fall back. Where is my man's? There we go, Crappy. I want you because you got the VSS, the Val. So you've got the closest thing to a marksman weapon that we have at the moment.
Where do you want us, sir?
I want you to stop asking me where I want you. Alright, let's smoke this out. And then I want Crappy to move up. And hold this angle. Okay, outstanding. And then I'm gonna move Kirk because he's got our LMG, and I want you to hold this angle. Excuse me? Now this is what I mean when I say that they're dangerous, because here's the thing to keep in mind about what we're dealing with currently. This guy is an insurgent, because that's the type of enemies that are in the game. This guy's an insurgent, ow, shit, with an underfolder AK. No optic, no nothing. He is tagging my man at this range, who is firing at him with a VSS with a PSO scope on it. And not only that, Crappy had the drop on him. He got the first shot. So somehow, this man's gets shot in the back of the head by a suppressed 9mm, immediately whips around with a gun that has no stock or optic, and puts rounds in Crappy's chest. This is what I mean when I say they're dangerous. And I don't mean dangerous as in dangerous because they're good. I mean dangerous as in they're bullshit. This is what I mean when I say the game is not fucking around. Back up. Back up. Jesus. It's like Crappy wants to get shot. Alright, we'll see if he comes after us. We'll just hold this angle. Oh, well, okay. That could also work. Let's see. Is anybody gonna test their luck? Alright, so here's what we'll do. Just to cover the other angles, I'm gonna bring a couple people out. And we're gonna hold these wider angles here. Because we do have a door here. I know there's guys in this room. And there's also some guys over in this direction. So I want to make sure that we're covering all those angles as well. Just in case they try to get at us.
What are your orders?
Let me see. Somebody... Oh. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Capturing it was easy.
All right.
Holding it will be hard.
So once again, very slowly, very carefully. I'll let Crappy hold that angle, and let's bring up Shinigami, who's got the M14, because he could also potentially use the range and the ACOG on his weapon to give us that long-range firepower that we very desperately need, apparently. Very slowly, very carefully. Very slowly and very carefully. Oh, we can't actually see through this fence. Okay. For some reason. I don't... Chad, I don't think I brought... I definitely didn't bring bolt cutters. I don't think I brought anything else that can get through a fence. So we have to go this way. Which is unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. I was trying to guard this fence because I was like, I don't want anybody over here seeing in and shooting at us, but, yeah, about that.
I hope this thing was worth it.
Alright, so let's do this, and we'll peek very carefully. We'll hold that angle. I want to smoke this out real quick.
We've done this one 100 times.
And then in the meantime, since we know that the fence is actually a solid object, we can go ahead and move the rest of the guys up. And in the meantime, Shinigami, I want you facing all the way out here. And we're gonna very slowly peek this. Now, once that smoke clears, we might have an issue. No, I need you facing that direction, please. And I want you facing this direction as well, so we've got 3 guns potentially facing in every direction that we could possibly need a gun facing. A lot of long-range firepower. I bravely volunteer as point man for all long angles. Yeah, I mean, with the M14, you're gonna be taking that shot because apparently, in a vulgar display of not Russian bias, the AS Val is not nearly as good at long range as it should be. So, hey, it's whatever. I'm gonna come out here. Alright, we'll set this up. I want you watching this direction. Let's bring another gun out here. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna bring up our mans, and I'm gonna put the marksman right here. And I want you... Actually, you know what? You just stop for now. Let's get our guns set up first. And then once we have our marksman and our LMG set up, I'll go ahead and we'll start moving the rest of our team. Alright, so let's get up here. And as you move... I think then I want you watching in this direction-ish. Let me see. Omega, as you move, I want you watching in this direction. And then hopefully that will cover us, but then I want Sierra focused on this door. And Mythion as well, I want focused on this door. .9.39 is subsonic like old school ball 45 ACP. Range is limited to at most 300 meters. That would do it then. He was less than 100 meters. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Ranges in this game are a little bit weird. Like, it's... Not only are ranges in this game a little bit weird, it isn't helped by the fact that this is modded content, so it may not be balanced correctly for the actual vanilla experience. And to Crappy's point, we shot him first. So, like, if you already know that you're gonna shoot at the dude, and you know the ballistics of your weapon, in theory, there should be no reason that you can't either get a kill or cripple shot on the first shot. Is there actual damage fall off at range thresholds? There are. There absolutely are. But again, like, from here to here is maybe 50 meters at most. Like, there should be no reason that you had damage fall off at that close a range. And Cody88 in the chat on a Sunday. Good to see you, Cody. Thanks for dropping by. Hopefully the weekend is treating you well so far. I mean, Crappy survived. That's the important thing. And boy, am I glad I watched that door.
Capturing it was easy.
Boy, am I glad I
Yeah,
watched that
we
door.
are.
We got frags. Let's use them. Okay, no audio callouts. Good. You love to hear it or not hear it. Alright, let's go ahead and move up. As you move in, I want you watching that angle. And then when you get across, I want you to face forward again. Out, there we go. So they're not even audio cueing now. That's concerning. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intentional. But we'll go ahead and have Omega Cross next. Just to make sure. Actually, you know what? Just in case.
We've got experience in these things.
Just in case there was somebody back there. Alright, we'll take the long way around. Just to make sure there's nobody back here. Okay, and looks clean. So let's go ahead and move up the rest of our team on the left flank. And then once they're in position, I'll move up the other three guys. Alright. So first, whoops, my bad. First, we'll move up our LMG, have him hold. No, I want you to hold this angle. We will move up Shinigami as well. We're gonna hold this angle. And in the meantime, I'll have Crappy bring up his weapon as well. Now, I'm going to show you one of the cool things about this particular operation. Alright, we got our people set up. Sierra and Mythian are going to go in first.
Reporting for duty, sir.
We have secrets, chat. We have secrets. If you know the game, you know to look for these things. But what are you doing? Mythian, what are you doing? Get out. For whatever reason, Mythian was just like, actually, I'm not gonna go. I don't feel like going in there. Alright, so we got that group in there. Let's see. I'm gonna send in Crappy over here. And I'm gonna keep our big guns out here, but we're gonna go ahead and move up to the main door. And then we'll move our other element over here as well. We're basically gonna come at this from 3 angles. I just gotta get our people into position to do that.
Present and accounted for, sir.
Yeah, the guy who made this put a lot of work into the details, and I absolutely appreciate it. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up here. I want you right there. And then I want you over here, where we're gonna set up here, and I don't even know if there's anybody in that room, but we're gonna pretend like there is. Throw the grenade at the wall so it bounces off, please. No, can I? Okay, fine. How about this?
Look out!
There we go. In the meantime, let's get a grenade in here.
We've done this one 100
Watch out!
times.
I'm hit.
That VSS, the AS Val, comes in handy in close quarters, but maybe not so much at long range, with even with the PSO. Alright, so while we've done that, let's get our boys up here. We'll hit the main door. Actually, I'm going to come over here real quick, and let's make sure that we're double timing
Here's my duty
it.
to serve. We did it, sir. On standby.
And let's see what we're going to get. There we go. So I don't know if there's anybody else in here, but I know how to find out. It doesn't sound like it, so let's get in there.
On standby.
Okay, we hold this angle, and then I'm gonna send our other guy around the way here. Give me this. There we go. And give me this. And we'll just we're gonna hold what we got there. Let's go ahead and make Crappy check things out on this side. Looks relatively okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring him around the back side over here. Need to reload soon? Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna make sure you're good before we get ready, because you're basically breaching these side rooms all by yourself. As a matter of fact, we could probably fix that. I'm gonna grab Omega and have him come over here and give you a hand, so that way you're not breaching all by yourself.
Yes, sir.
Because you're already injured.
Lift,
Alright,
right.
so let's go ahead and we'll move up to the door.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Give me a smoke grenade right here.
We've done this one 100 times.
And let's see if that draws anybody in. Okay, we'll bring up Omega. Go ahead and give me a frag in this room.
We've got experience in these things.
Okay. Outstanding. Let's go ahead and bring out here. Let me see. Frag out. When in doubt, frag out.
Watch out!
Okay. Let's open the
Time to
door.
earn our keep.
See what we get. Anything at all?
Wait,
Oh, there we go. We got something.
keep looking.
We're trying to hold a bunch of different angles here. I don't like it, but I'm gonna send Omega Forged over.
On standby.
Go. They healed.
Oh no, Omega, my friend, you might be going down. I hope you're quicker on the draw than they are, but you're probably not.
No hit.
Oh.
Woohoo.
They had a shotgun. They had a shotgun. Now, Chet, I put a grenade right here. How is it that a dude here and here didn't die? That's the part that I don't understand, because both of those guys were in the lethal radius. Closer to the door. Maybe. They could have been in here somewhere, and then after we threw the grenade, they, like, moved up, but before we actually had a chance to get in there. Well, F's in the chat for Omega Forged. They weren't with us for a long time, but hopefully they had a good time. No, I'm not talking about shrapnel. I'm talking about, like, the lethal radius of the grenade was, like, right here. And we got one guy here and one guy here. So, like, they should have been dead if they were standing there when the grenade went off. But they could have come in to investigate after the grenade went to go off. And that might be why they didn't die. Because technically they weren't in the room when it happened. It's believable. I don't like it, but it's believable. We're gonna just pie this out.
What are your orders?
Let's go ahead and move Crappy up.
On standby.
I mean, we know there's two guys there now. Suck it,
We've done
nerd.
this one 100
Take
times.
Did we really not get any additional guys with that? Chad, I feel like the game's fucking with me right now. I feel like the game is fucking with me right now. Well, I don't want to throw another one just... I mean, look. We haven't even made entrance to the tank hangar yet. We still gotta go through the prison and the armory. We got a lot of ground to cover, and we're burning through grenades really fast. And it's making me nervous that we're gonna run out of ordnance before we actually get everything done. Go ahead and
We'll be
reload
in
for
and
me,
out
Ben.
like lightning. I hope this thing was worth it.
And let me... I hate to do it, but I think I'm gonna bring Mythion around the corner here. Let's check this. Alright, we're good. Double back. Man. 2 down, and we're burning through a lot of explosives. No MGL? Nah, we didn't bring it up. We didn't bring an MGL this time around. I should have. In hindsight, I should have brought a grenade launcher. Because unfortunately, Omega had to bite the big one. He was a brave Dragonborn, but unfortunately, it wasn't good enough. The Dark Urge was not enough to protect him.
Present and accounted for, sir.
I think we're clear. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and move in then, because there's some spots here in this room that I'm not 100% sure about. So we're gonna move in and try to make sure that this last room is clear. Yeah, we're on an operation, so he is in fact actually dead. Sadly, that means Dark Naze and Omega Forged are both no longer with us. You hate to fucking see it. Alright, I think we're clear. So, now we can move up the rest of the team. And if somebody gets shot in the back, I'm just gonna have to take the hit for being a dumbass. Go ahead and give me a
We'll be
sprint.
in and out like lightning.
And you as well. Kirk, give me a
We
sprint.
will serve.
As a matter of fact, everybody
Where do you
sprint.
want us, sir? Where do you want
We've
us,
already been in
sir?
this mission for almost 10 minutes. And we still got 2 more ops after this. Should have bet on more bodies. I mean, I don't like that you're right, but you're right. Alright, let's open up the door.
Where do you want us, sir?
If I remember right, there's a dude down this hallway, but you can kind of tell just like there's some cover here that almost looks like it was made for somebody. So, let's do things the right way. Suck it, nerd.
Strike hard.
Okay, nobody was there. Let's see. We'll bring everybody in. Oh my. All right. So very clearly, they're not gonna make this easy on us. So I'm gonna move up Kirk with his LMG and let him hold this down while we bring the rest of the team up. Then that way, if they want to come charging out at us, they're gonna have to do it into a hail of bullets. This does make Foxhound lore accurate, Elite Spec Ops. No, it really does. It like they feel like a special forces unit and not just a bunch of idiots. Don't get me wrong, it's a Kojimbo game, so like it's to be expected that there's gonna be some weirdness, but even so. Foxhound never really did feel like a next generation special forces unit. It just felt like a bunch of brain dead idiots. I'm debating on whether to go for the prison or the armory first. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We gotta do the objectives regardless. Boom. I can see there's some vents here, but I don't know where they lead. I assume they lead into here. But we still gotta make entry into the main chamber here. So I think we bring up Ven. We'll see if we can get a grenade around the corner. Let me see. Let's throw a smoke grenade. Oh, shit. Tell you what, let's throw a smoke grenade and then we'll back off.
Look out! Oh, we healed.
Because for some strange reason, smoke grenades attract enemies and I don't know why.
On standby.
I don't know if that's just a quirk of the AI or whether it's intentional. Throw the grenade hard. Throw it hard, Sierra.
Oh, fuck! Look out!
I like that he actually said, "Oh fuck, look out." I didn't even know there were American voices. Well, the problem with crouching, Crappy, is that when you crouch, they don't actually... Like, when you crouch your people, they don't shoot. They can't fire from the crouch position. For some stupid reason.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Oh. I can say, we got a little peek on somebody. Are they gonna...
Capturing it was easy. Holding it will be hard.
Are they gonna do the lemmings thing and come charging into the gunfire? Because I'm actually okay with that.
What are your orders?
Alright. There's gotta be more guys in here. There's no way there's not more dudes. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. See, I'm gonna get Crappy up here, and I'm gonna open this door. So that we can hold this hallway. Let me see. Crappy, you are good. You've got a full mag. So now we don't have to worry about getting got from this angle. So we just have to force our way in here. Let's go ahead and we'll move up. I want you to watch this angle here. And I want you to watch this angle here. I want you watching down here, just in case there's a bad guy. Okay. So now go ahead and cross. And then you're gonna cross. Alright, so far so good. Now let's bring in our other boys. And I want you watching this doorway, and then in the meantime, we'll move up Kirk to help guard the hallway, just so we can hold this angle. Oh, there we go. There's another one. Okay, Shinigami, just continue to ply that room out for me. And then we'll get up here. We got this. We got this, boys. Okay, we definitely got some kind of thing here. So watch the bathroom for me as you cross.
Where do you want us, sir?
Nobody in the shitter. I refuse to believe that there's nobody in the shitter. What kind of door kicker's operation is this? Random person who created this custom content. This has got to be some kind of joke. So wait, can I was gonna say, we can't actually get through there. And I can get through here. You know what? We haven't kicked a door. It's time to kick a door, Chad. We're gonna kick a metal door down. There we go. As a matter of fact, we're gonna kick this door down too, just because I can.
Reporting for duty, sir. We did it, sir.
No young woman in her underwear in that particular cell. I'm just saying, if it was me making this map, I would have had, like, right here on the bed, a pair of panties. I'm just saying. As a tribute. If it was me. Alright, so we still got this other room over here, which could potentially have gooners in it. I don't know. We killed a couple. That doesn't mean the room's safe, though. So let's do this. I'm gonna have Sierra move in. I mean, the AI's kinda dumb. So there's a part of me that's like, nah, they definitely would have already charged us if there was anybody else in the room. But then there's all those times that we got shot by somebody who was just hiding in the shitter for 30 minutes. And it reminds me that nowhere is safe. We have the prison. We have the prison. There could potentially be someone in the prison. We have to find out.
Present and accounted for, sir.
We have to find out. I'm gonna frag it.
We've got experience in these things.
There is somebody over there. You motherfucker, I heard you. Don't you try your bullshit with me. I don't know if he's in here or if he's hiding back here, though. I'm not sure where he is. Okay, here's what we'll do. I want you watching that, and then I'm gonna send Mythion down. And we're gonna check this corner. We're gonna... Okay. I don't think he's back here, but we're checking. Okay, he's not back here. He's gotta be in the locker. The motherfucker. The motherfucker.
Time to work.
Hey. Is he dead? There was legit someone hiding in the fucking locker. Now I have to know if there's someone in the other one.
It is my duty to serve.
Okay. I think we're good. I was not expecting that. At all. So, the other time that I played this operation, whoever was in that closet, like, came busting out before I ever got in the room. So I didn't realize that it was even possible for someone to be hiding out in there.
We're ready to go, sir.
They have ketchup stain in prison? They do. But see, here's the thing. Because of the ketchup stain, we now know, canonically, at least within Door Kickers 2, which method Snake used to escape from prison. Because if you recall, there were multiple ways to get out of the cell. But because of the ketchup stain, we know which way he chose. And Rowena Star says, gotta go make dinner. Alright, well, we'll see you when you come back, Rowena Star. Hopefully it makes something good. Take the long hallway booze. I promise I won't die to a random bullet to the face. I mean, you say that. Alright, give me a reload. You know what? We might as well just go ahead and reload everybody, whether they need it or not. Just to do it. Alright. Shinigami wants to go around the corner and says he's not going to get shot in the face. So we're going to send Shinigami up, and we'll see if he gets shot in the face. And if he does get shot in the face, it's entirely on him. Okay.
On standby.
So far, hasn't been shot in the face. Off to a good start. However, there could potentially be somebody hiding behind this because we can't see behind it. This is why frag grenades exist.
We've got experience in these things.
Okay, no audio call out. Now let's see if is somebody gonna come through the door because we threw a grenade? They're gonna come investigate? That would be a yes. Alright, well if that's the case, let's just go ahead and get Kirk up here now with the LMG, because I got a feeling we're gonna need it. Let me see, can we? Yes, we can take cover here, outstanding, so let's go ahead and we'll move up Shinigami, and in the meantime, I'm gonna throw a smoke grenade, because it's basically an idiot attractor, and okay, apparently we cannot throw a smoke grenade over this cover, so I'm gonna have to go around the cover in order to throw the idiot attractor, and then we'll come back to cover and hold this angle.
We've got experience in these things.
Stay here.
Think you get working power armor in this? I'm sure we could.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Now, as soon as that smoke clears, there's probably going to be 2 or 3 guys standing in the middle of that smoke cloud. Although, dang it. I was hoping we had an incendiary grenade, because then I could just throw it right in the middle and let it burn everybody, but no such luck. Alright, let's go ahead and start moving up. No, stop it. I want you here. There we go. I want to do this, and I'm trying to keep Crappy back a little bit, because he's already been shot to shit. Alright, what do we got? Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay, move up the rest of the team. Reaper Pacifist run strikes again. Right, Pacifist with the gunfire. Definitely what I think of when I think pacifism.
Use the frags!
We don't have any more smoke grenade. Okay, I'm gonna... Alright, that'll work.
Watch out!
This, I'm playing it safe. I'm playing it safe. I'm not doing any dumb shit. Well,
Where have they gone?
I'm not doing any more dumb shit. Alright, let's do this. I want a smoke grenade right here again.
We've got experience in these things.
Camp here.
Alright, outstanding. So what we're gonna do is that I'm gonna have Sierra move forward. I'm gonna have Mythion move this way, but I want you looking this direction as you move. And then as you guys move, I want you coming this direction, but I want you watching this smoke cloud. Alright, so far so good. Alright, we're doing well, we're doing well. Let's continue to move back. Let's do this. We're gonna take that corner wide. Hold what we got. Move in. Now, Crappy's still holding this angle, so if they try to cross, we should be okay. In fact, I'm gonna move you up here and hold that angle, and I'm gonna move Shinigami up here, and we'll grab Kirk and move him here. I go ahead and fall back for me, and you look that direction so that we got two guns facing that smoke as soon as it dissipates, in case there's guys in there, because that's what I wanted to be careful of. I don't like the number of dudes that are coming around that corner. Alright, we're gonna do this. Take it slow. Take it slow. Take it very, very slow. As a matter of fact, I want you over here. Watch that. Okay, do that. And we're gonna have Crappy come and hold this angle. We'll have Kirk hold this angle as well. Then we'll grab Shinigami, have him hold this angle. And then let's see, I want you watching this corner at all times as you move. And we'll check this. Outstanding. And then I want you doing the same. Just waiting for Shinigami to get into position. Alright, everything's good here. So let me just, here, we'll do this. I want you to move across. Everything clear so far. And I want you watching this angle just in case somebody pops their head out. Alright. Do this. And give me a frag in the back just in case.
We've got experience in these things.
Cover!
I think we got one. I don't know. I'm confused. There could have been... There could be other things going on here. I'll tell you what. Let's finish clearing the south side first. Gonna finish clearing the south side first. Man, they are coming out of the woodwork, chat. Coming out of the goddamn woodwork.
I've been hit.
How many more are there in here? Good God.
We've got experience in these things.
Okay, I think we're clear on that, but I'm still gonna check it out. Let's get in here. Let's make sure it's open. And we got a door, so we gotta kick it. There we go. Door successfully kicked. I don't like that this door is still
On
closed.
standby.
This door still being closed makes me extremely nervous, and I wish we had brought wall charges, because I would put a charge right here, and if there was somebody in this room, it would basically just blow up that whole area and ruin their day. Alright, Crappy, I'm gonna need you to get in here, and I'm gonna need you to check these lockers for me, buddy. We got 2 down.
We're ready to go, sir.
Okay. Kick the door in.
Sir, yes, sir.
Alright. Doors have been successfully kicked. So let's continue. Let's continue advancing, at least for now. I want you to cut across, but as you do, I would like you watching this doorway, at least until you get here. And I'll go ahead and move Crappy up as well. We got this. We got this. Okay, didn't see anybody in there. So we'll hold the long angle. We'll get Crappy over here. Alright, room is clear. So now I want 2 guns on this door because I have no idea what's going on in here. And I don't like it. I do not like it at all.
We will serve.
Okay, maybe I overreacted a little bit. Maybe I overreacted a little bit. But that's okay. We gotta be safe. We gotta be smart. I've already lost 2 people, and that's 2 people too many. Is that a padded room? I'm not sure. Maybe. Probably. Alright, here we go. Take it nice and slow. Nice and easy. Alright, it looks clear-ish. Roughly in the vicinity of clear. So Crappy, come down here and hold this angle, and then we'll move up Kirk. See, we could have just gone through this wall. That would have made life a lot easier. But it's whatever. It's whatever. Please hold that angle as you move up. Oh my god, no. Stop. That is not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to do that. Okay. So then let's get up here. Okay, now that we're holding that angle, we can move Crappy back over here. We know that this room is clear, so let's get over here and we'll open the door.
Get over. Wait here.
I hear people. I hear people. I hear dead people. Okay, now I see dead people.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Alright, let's get in here. Is this... I don't like it. Don't like having an uncleared room at my back. Well, technically, we got Sierra here to cover that angle. That's why I left him there, so if somebody does squirt out of this room, he can get him. Let me see. We'll go ahead and grab you, bring you back down here. Crappy, I think I'm gonna send you up here for that buddy system. Yeah, there's definitely motherfuckers that are sneaking around over here, and I don't like it at all. So you just keep watching that angle. And we're gonna very slowly clear this, pie this out. Alright. Seems clear, but I don't trust it. So I'm gonna get in here and we're gonna do this the hard way. Because I want to make sure there's nobody hiding in some goofball little piece of fog of war. Alright, here we go. Here we go.
On standby.
Here we go. That's another one down. Outstanding. Get around the corner.
On standby.
We're holding what we got. We're holding what we got. So, Crappy, if you don't mind, let's go check this locker out. Since everything else should be relatively clear. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and we'll run this. I actually want you watching that. Okay. Looks good. Oh, they actually shut the door behind them. How considerate of them to close the door as they walked out.
Time to earn our keep.
Okay, looks good. So let's go ahead and we'll sabotage that.
Left, right, left.
Oh, that's the door. Nice.
Looks like everything's in order, sir.
Go ahead and kick a door
When
for
in
me.
doubt, throw more men at it.
And kick another door for me.
We're ready to go, sir.
And if we do that,
Left, 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 right, left. Let's ride. Go, go, go!
oh, apparently we didn't even have to evac. Okay, cool. If Crappy got by a dude in the locker, it would have been hilarious. Of course they closed the door. They're renegades, not savages. I mean, that's fair, VN. That's fair. Jesus Christ, Chet. 55 hostiles. 55 fucking dudes. And then the music cut out for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, 55 dudes on that map.